This is 5 on your side at 5. Focused on you.
Tonight, a 15-year-old girl is recovering after being shot. It happened early this morning in Spanish Lake. Good evening. I'm Mike Bush.
And I'm Kelly Jackson. This shooting follows a trend of teen violence and teen victims. Justina Coronel is here in studio after talking with those who support these victims. Justina.
Well, we still have limited information about this early morning shooting in Spanish Lake. Now, we do know a 15-year-old girl had at least one gunshot wound. This follows a deadly teen shooting last week. Now, 2 teens are impacted by gun violence in a week span in North St. Louis County.
It's just really hard for us to watch that happen.
As a center supporting survivors, it's hard to grasp another teen shot. Erin Pohl with the Crime Victim Center has seen the effects firsthand.
We definitely are seeing a lot more of the victims that we deal with being affected by gun violence in their communities.
Early Tuesday morning, a 15-year-old girl was shot in the 1300 block of Cabrillo Drive in Spanish Lake. Just last week, a 17-year-old was shot and killed in Glasgow Village.
That ripple effect is going to stay with them for a very long time.
Pohl says their uplifting work is essential, especially for teens.
We provide immediate counseling, and we call it psychological first aid, where we can meet with a family as a group and talk to them about the things that they've experienced and help them develop strategies to both cope with the things that they've seen, but also become better advocates for their kids.
This violence comes exactly 1 week after the U.S. Surgeon General's advisory declaring firearm violence a public health crisis.
All of us, regardless of our background or beliefs, want to live in a world that is safe for us and our children.
Pohl believes this national attention shines a local light.
That changes the way we view our city. St. Louis pride is something that we all, I think, have as St. Louisans, and so it's hard to balance the pride that we have and this violence that we keep seeing that isn't going away.
Pohl shares the reminder they can help with the road to recovery.
The main thing I would make sure to let them know is that there are resources here.
Now, we've reached out to police to see how the 15-year-old girl is doing and if there are any possible suspects. For now, police say there are no updates to this case.
A traffic crash leaves a man dead and another man in jail. It's an update to a story we've been following all day. St. Louis County Police say officers noticed a car driving erratically on Jennings Station Road overnight. When they tried to pull it over, the car sped off. The driver of the car hit a curb, causing the car to roll over and catch fire. A passenger was taken to a hospital where he died. The driver, 23-year-old Yastrenkis Agala, now faces a DWI and resisting arrest charges. Agala and another passenger were not injured.
The St. Louis Public School Board moved its meeting up a week to discuss an emergency transportation plan. Parents and students are in for some big changes. 5 on your side's Laura Barcheski is live to break down what will be discussed tonight. Laura.
Mike, the St. Louis Public School District has struggled with bus issues for several years. In the past 2 years, the district called the current provider and their relationship very tumultuous, which is Missouri Central School Bus. Missouri Central decided just 3 months ago that they would be terminating their contract with SLPS a year early. That's when I told you the current contract could end in the middle of this month. Since then, the district brought in a consultant who's made a series of recommendations they'll discuss tonight at the meeting, including staggering start times. Schools could begin their day at 7, 8, or 9 a.m. Parents who can drive will be encouraged to opt out. The consultants say one of the issues is the buses are underutilized, meaning kids who are assigned a seat aren't riding the bus every day. They also hope to reduce the number of stops. They've already provided plans to work with 19 different transportation vendors, which includes First Student, daycare centers, and even local churches with vans. Now, this meeting is scheduled to start at 6:30 p.m. We'll be in there and let you know exactly what happens and what you can expect for the upcoming school year. Reporting live in St. Louis, Laura Barcheski, 5 on your side.
The heat has returned. Here's a live look over City Park. Temperatures reached the 90s today, and we can expect a weather impact alert day tomorrow. Here's meteorologist Jim Castillo. Hey, Jim.
Yeah, hey, guys. So tomorrow and also on Thursday. So right now, you know, that heat is with us. 93 the high, that current temperature also, and that humidity is on the uptick. But look how clear it is over Chesterfield. Just to the north of us, we have a tornado watch in Iowa, northern Missouri, and a new severe thunderstorm watch just to the south. Numerous warnings already. A flood watch for the potential of flash flooding from Kansas City to Quincy northward. So we'll watch those storms sink south tonight. Chance of showers and storms in our northern counties. It looks like these will be strong with thunder, lightning, and some heavy rain, but we're not expecting severe weather there. As it moves down around the metro, still watching the overnight hours for us. Heavy downpours and some lightning. And look what happens about 6, 7 a.m. Really turns into just shower activity. We'll get a break in this, and then later in the day and into the evening hours in this yellow area here, we have a chance of severe weather in our southern counties. So that potential is there between 3 and 9 p.m. tomorrow evening for some strong winds and hail, mainly south of the metro. Stay aware, have your cell phones charged, and of course the umbrellas that you have out there at the picnic table, make sure those are down. Another chance of showers and storms and some possibly severe on Thursday. Much more on that coming up in Maine weather.
All right, Jim. Tonight, a mother is remembering her son while begging for the public's help. This happened almost 2 years ago. Someone shot former CBC high school football standout Damen Baker in downtown St. Louis, and his killer has not been found. 5 on your side's Mercedes McKay spoke with Damien's mom just days after she lost her son, and she has more now on where the case stands.
Damen Baker was just 25 years old when he was shot and killed in downtown St. Louis over 4th of July weekend in 2022. It happened just steps away from Busch Stadium near patios. Damen was with a woman who was injured in the shooting but survived. His mother, Anna Marie, says the night her son was killed, there were 9 911 calls between patios in the parking lot where Damen was murdered. The St. Louis Metropolitan Police sent a statement saying in part, quote, "We believe there are numerous possible witnesses who could provide tips as there were people parked on, hanging out, walking through or around the lot that evening where Damen was killed." It's the same message Anna Marie has to the public.
Someone was on that parking lot. Someone saw more than what they've told us thus far. Find it in your hearts to have a conversation with us.
There is still a $30,000 reward for anyone with information that could lead to an arrest in Damien's murder. You can call Crime Stoppers at 866-371-TIPS. You will remain anonymous. In St. Louis, Mercedes McKay, 5 on your side.
Still ahead, Hurricane Beryl is churning its way through the Caribbean. An up-to-the-minute update on its path.
And the Supreme Court makes a decision on gun regulations, how it affects a law in Illinois.